What's going on, family? What's going on? What's going down? What's shaking? Welcome to another episode of Super Black Comic Book Reviews by Jonathan Soul. Now, I got a fantastic book for you to check out. It's from website acidofthegods.com. Acidofthegods.com. You see the Z there, right? It is it's on the Urban Arkanum label. Yeah. And so this is the first couple of issues, so you know we're in the world building mode. So the big baddie, we don't necessarily see all in its glory, but we definitely see the protagonists, the heroes. Who put this book together? Let's look at the team right quick. If I go in here, talking about Eric, Ryan, Anubis, and Leonard. So this is the team that put it together. I saw these cats on Instagram. I said, okay, let me check them out. I thought I had talked to everybody. I haven't talked to everybody yet. I'm going to reach out to these guys too. This book must be popular. It took a very long time for me to get the book. If you go to acidofthegods.com, acidofthegods.com, you will see what they're offering. Matter of fact, I'm going to type it. Acid of the Gods.com, and you'll see everything that they're offering. Of course, they got the book, they got T-shirts, and you can get more information about the characters. So let's get into it. What's this book about? This book is basically about the struggle of a kingdom to maintain, its peace, its integrity, all that kind of stuff, while foreign enemy attacks. That's the gist of it. A foreign invader is coming in and they're kind of, hitting them in different spots along the edges of the kingdom. And the king has to figure out, okay, what's the best plan to do? Because he wants to provide, he wants to mount a defense, but he also wants to get more information, more detail about what's going on, who this enemy is, what their strengths and weaknesses are, without panicking the people. That seems to be like his primary concern. So he's in the morning or in the night doing his katas or whatever, his practices or whatever. And by the way, let me just say that the art is impressive. I would say that the art is the most impressive thing about this book, about this series so far. They're in world building mode right now. So, we get a sense of the characters, but we don't get I don't get a sense of the deep conflict. That's something that they're building to. And that happens in new books. You know what I mean? You got to find out who's who before you can find out what's what. So we get a taste of the conflict we see this guy who's been blinded and he's being attacked by these, minions, these soldiers of the enemy or whatever. And so he's doing pretty good. I mean, he's trying to hold his own or whatever, but he's outnumbered. Okay, he's outnumbered. Now, I did kind of skip over the fact that this is the king. Let's see here. We get a little bit of profile, kind of like this. King Sheba-Ka, Baba, the shaman, Kepra, the survivalist, and Queen Medinhi, Mihindai. That's why I just say people's first name. Yeah. But so the one thing I do enjoy about this book is the kind of love and respect that you see between the king and his queen. We see that again with another character, which is nice. So I'm sure the ladies will love this. You can see how good this archer is, saving this guy's ass, who's been blinded by, the enemy or whatever. And, he wasn't sure who the attacker was. So we kind of go through here and we get, introduced to different characters. There's a cat or that looks like a cat dog creature or whatever. And there's some I'm not sure if people have superpowers or it's just like chemically enhanced, with some kind of high science or whatever. But in this scenario, we see that this guy's been given fruit, and then, later he can actually talk to the animals and so forth. So this is an interesting book. I definitely would ask you guys to check it out. You can go to acidofthegods.com. And right now, it looks like they have, issue 1 and 2. This is quite a bit smaller issue. I'm not sure if it was a teaser or they're just building towards something larger. But definitely give these folks your support. All right. This is Jonathan, jonathansoul.com. Go to jonathansoul.com for interviews with creators in this wonderful comic book medium. And then, of course, you can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram. I get a little political in my stuff, too. I mean, it can't be just about comics for me. I don't deal with other aspects of nerd culture. I just talk about comics. Why? Because it's a business. And one of the things you can do to prevent yourself and get caught up in the tricks in America is by having cash in your pocket. You know, all of the abuses and all of the, you know, the powerful do in America is done to the poor first. Of course, it's done to black people. It's definitely done to the poor. So, you know, this is a business. This represents somebody, you know, on their way to get out of poverty if we all support them. You know what I mean? So that's the core of this program. That's the core. All right. Love you guys. Hope your dreams come true. John the Soul, jonathansoul.com, and definitely support these guys. All right. Love you guys. Peace.